When setting up a fund, how do you handle the catch-22 where the seller wants to see proof of funds before moving forward and the investor wants to see a signed contract before sending you money?
Okay. So that problem is you're putting the property under contract, explaining that I'm going to give you this price if you allow me to raise the capital over a period of time. Hence, a strategy I used to share where I go to the seller and tell the seller, you want to work with me? I'm going to syndicate this. I'm going to get you out right now. I'm going to buy it from you if you give me time to raise the capital. And that seller can be a joint venture with you. So you're doing both. There was a question about which is better. I go to a seller and say, would you like to joint venture where I will come in with you? I'll raise all the money, cash you out, but you're going to stay as a co-sponsor, as a co-funder, as a co-syndicator with me. That's one way to do it. If you're dealing through a broker, you tell the broker, we're going to need time. Or you can set up a fund where people can actually, you tell them, this is the type of property we're going to invest in. It's called the semi-blind. There is the blind pool where you raise money for whatever properties you're going to find that makes sense. And there is the semi-blind pool, which is, we're going to do this type of property. So you need to put your money into the fund and we're going to get something closed within 90 days. You can do it that way. You can structure it that way. And you explain, we're looking for properties that will do this, will do that, will do this, will do that for us. This is cash flow, this is the upside, the added value, etc. And we'll pay so much. And a lot of investors can put the money in a trust and you line up a loan. And then you go to the people and say, here is the money in the trust. Here is the pre-approval. We're ready to go. Let's see if your property approves. So that's a very valuable question. And it's just putting the pieces together. And it can only be done right if you got the right paperwork. My fund is a debt fund. And it's a dynamic fund. It's not one property at a time. So I raise money. I have deals coming, people, and then I sell. I have more money coming in. So when you have, the more money you have, the easier it is to get deals. Sometimes people are very stubborn. Then you come in and say, I have this money. We're able to close all cash. You'll be amazed how quickly they move, how much they drop. So start with a smaller deal. Again, you may be thinking too big. If you were thinking, somebody said they want 10 million. Okay, great. Maybe 10 million is small for you. But if you're starting, start by raising a few $100,000 to do a $1 million deal. I think we hear so much about these big deals that we forget that everybody starts small. Baby steps will get you to fly. But you want to fly without learning how to walk, it's going to be hard. It's a whole new world, the syndication.